COP21, UK will deliver on climate change, says Amber Rudd. The UK is absolutely committed to the Paris climate deal and will be making sure we deliver on it, Energy Secretary Amber Rudd has said. She also said there is political will among countries to carry out its terms. The agreement, which aims to limit the rise in global temperatures to less than 2°C, was approved by all 195 countries at a summit in Paris. David Cameron has said the deal represents a huge step forward in securing the future of the planet. The Prime Minister said it showed what unity, ambition and perseverance can do. Campaigners said it fell short of such soaring rhetoric. Business leaders urged greater backing for clean technology. Historic moment. The agreement is the first climate deal to commit all countries to cut emissions and followed nearly 2 weeks of negotiations. Ms. Rudd told the BBC's Andrew Marr programme that the part legally binding and part voluntary agreement was not a perfect deal, but that countries have agreed to do this. They have to come forward with the proposals. She added, "We had to get the balance of being totally inclusive, getting 200 countries to sign up, but also not having such a tough compliance regime that you can say we had at Kyoto, which didn't succeed, that some countries would step away. I think this is the right balance, but it is a compromise. It is nevertheless a historic moment." Ms. Rudd also said while there were no tough compliance measures to ensure countries stuck to the targets, governments wanted to achieve them. Countries have agreed to do this. They have to come forward with the proposals, and what you saw at the conference over the past few weeks was the support from civil society, NGOs and critically from businesses who are going to help pay for this. Ms. Rudd said the UK's contribution to combating climate change included being the first developed country to put an end date on its use of coal, and expanding offshore wind provision. She also said the government would deliver energy change into the UK in a different way by providing better value for money for consumers. Asked about the government's plans to cut subsidies on renewable energy, Ms. Rudd said there was no point in having renewables which are permanently expensive. Subsidies isn't a long-term plan, she said. The costs of solar have come down over the past 15 years by 80%. If the cost comes down, then the subsidy comes down. Welcoming the Paris deal, Mr. Cameron said, "This global deal now means that the whole world has signed to play its part in halting climate change." Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon called the deal a big step forward, but said it was important the rhetoric is backed up by meaningful action. Labour's Shadow Energy Minister Barry Gardiner said the agreement would usher in a new industrial revolution, which was clean and green. "What we're seeing is the world waking up to the fact that we have to do things differently," he said.